I need to go and train. So let's go and get ready to go and train. Why is it so dark in here? How would you grow your account? Bro, is it me or is this lighting absolutely washed? I don't know about you, but this lighting is genuinely washed. Why is it so dark? Can you guys even see me properly? The lighting is incredibly washed right now. What is this? But one thing recently, I've been so locked in with the gym. Like insanely locked in with the gym. We'll give you a little physique update. Let's give you guys a little physique update. I've been so insanely locked in with the gym. It's the one good thing that's been coming recently. Stand still, phone. Right, look at this. This is the results of. Bearing in mind this is my bedroom, right? So I've not skipped a meal. I've not skipped a training session. I've genuinely been insanely locked in. I've not skipped a single day of absolutely anything in the past month. Like, I have been eating clean. I haven't had a single piece of cheesecake or something like that. I've seen bigger muscles in a butcher's bag. It's crazy. This is the physique update. Locked in, bro. I've been so insanely locked in. Obviously, this is just my bedroom, right? So the lighting might be a little bit washed. We'll increase it by 1. We'll do 1 more. We'll go 1 higher. What are you training today? I got to do some chest. I love chest. Ah. Yo, when is there more Antonio? Bro, we're getting there. V-line is crazy, bro. I apologize. Wait, I'm going super close so I can't see. Bit of a weird angle, right? Alright. This is the result of just severe locking. That's the result. Body fat percentage. I don't really know. Maybe like, I'm not that lean at the moment. Like, I'm lean, but I'm not that lean. Like, if you see me on prep for a photo shoot, that's like lean for me. At the moment, we're not at that. My coach, for real. Bro, this Caden in the chat, right? I coach Caden. He is doing insane. Go and give him some love, like, genuinely. He is doing immense. Right, I'll let you guys choose my gym outfits as well. So I'll start letting you choose at like 5K. I got sent a massive parcel from Gymshark yesterday, full of loads and loads of stuff. So we're going to go and check that out. We're going to go and do that. So let's get to 5K likes. I'm just going to stare at the camera like this until it happens. So I don't want to be staring here too long. But for real, I've got loads of shit. Like loads and loads of stuff to show you. Ice bath. Why the fuck is my AI saying it's an ice bath live? Bro, AI is not an ice bath live right now. Right, we need to... Just found out I'm pregnant with twins. Should I be saying congratulations? Bro, I think a girl likes me. Go for it, brother. I can't lie. Anyone who says that, like, being in love is not being in love is the greatest gift in this world. I don't care what anybody says. I literally do not. There are too many people on social media, right? There are too many people on social media who are saying stuff like, oh, it doesn't matter. You just move on with your life. Do this sort of stuff. Like, there's so many girls in the world. No. I'm a firm believer in finding a girl and then pulling that. Like, keeping that. Like, I'm not that kind of guy, right? Bro could pull any girl and he's so upset about one. I don't want any girl. Once you guys, like, grow up and you mature, you realize at the end of the day that there's nothing better than being in a sustainable relationship with someone who truly likes you. Okay? I cannot stress that to you enough, that at the end of the day, that is the most important thing. And I know I'm going to get a lot of comments saying people like, oh, it's your loss. It's her loss, it's her loss. No, it's not. It's my loss as well. Right? It's my loss as well. Bro's a massive lover boy. I can't lie, bro. Bro couldn't put... Someone's just bringing me down. I'm only 5'10", so maybe not. But why would you want that? I don't understand why people say that. That's the thing that annoys me the most, is when people are like, there's loads of fish in the sea. Because it's not the case, right? It is not the case. Sometimes you only want one fish, right? And I don't care if I bait myself out on the internet, because I am very, very open on the internet, right? I'm probably the most open Gymshark guy or the most open fitness creator in the world. every single thing you know about me. I've not kept a single secret, right? I've not kept a single secret. So I'm just letting you guys know that is like the position that I'm in. Bergval, for real. I'll take that. Right, let's get to 5k likes. I need to pick my outfit because I'm gonna go and train in like 30 minutes. Why don't you try and get back with you, bro? Like, at the end of the day, right, like, you're so short. Bro, what do you mean? I'm not sure. I'm a firm believer that if it's meant to be, it will meant to be. You're still balling out. I'm not doing that much at the moment. I think people will naturally gravitate back towards each other if they truly meet. It means a lot to each other. That's my firm belief. And that doesn't mean that I won't try, but at the end of the day, how'd you grow your account? Honestly, bro, I can't stress this enough that you genuinely have to stop flexing. This is my relaxed physique, brother. This is my relaxed physique. This is my flexed physique. Okay, this is my relaxed physique. I'm just in my room as well, so give it right. I need to go and train. So like, low-key, let's get 5k likes. I've got a massive parcel from Gymshark. Code HarryB10 if you want anything, for real. Arm size. I'd say my arms are low-key probably my strong point of my physique in terms of the size. Guys, should I give you a back update? I never show my back because I low-key think my back is really weak compared to my front. Should I give you guys a back update? I don't think I've done that ever. Right, this is what my back looks like at the moment. I don't know if it looks good or not. I can't tell. Hit the sunbed, little bro. Listen here, pal. I don't really know. I don't know if it's weaker. Would you say it's weaker than my front? What do you do for abs? It's all about body fat. I've got like decent ab genetics, bro, in terms of like, they're always somewhat visible. Right, I need you guys to choose. So I'm gonna give you some options, okay? I'm gonna go for it. So I'm thinking, for the first layer, I'm gonna go with this brand new graphic tank. Like, this is literally a live get ready with me, guys. How come no sunbeds? I believe that they're not very good for you, and I prioritize health over absolutely everything else. So I could get a lot bigger than I already am, but I prioritize health more than anything. So that's why I make sure that I'm lean. So I think first layer, gonna go with the newly unreleased, well, it's just got released actually. I think I've had this for a while, I just haven't even opened the package. I'm thinking this, right? This is just like a tank. Because I'm gonna go and train chest and arms. What do we think? Does this work? Oh. No. Are you friends with Ty? Ty's my boy. So me and Ty are going on a 30-day European tour in like 2 months' time. So where are the Onyx? Brother, I don't have any left. I've given them all away to people. Your hair is damaged, to be honest. It's just like it hasn't got anything in it, bro. Right, so I'm thinking, are we thinking this or are we thinking something else? If you think I should put on something else, get to 5k likes now. Or we'll stick at this thing and then we'll pick an overlayer. Bro, when I don't wash my hair, it just turns into shit like this. Like, what is this, bro? I look like Boris Johnson. I also really need a wee. I don't know what's going on. I really need a wee. But I'm not gonna go. Do the David Lade pose. Which one even is that? Drop the arm day. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I train the least beneficial way possible. Okay? I have literally got such a bad training routine, and I genuinely do not recommend training the way that I do. Okay? I don't train in terms of the sense that I will have a specific day where I'll go and train something. Okay? I personally believe that you should train as much as physically possible. Obviously, recovery is essential, right? But I train the muscle groups that don't hurt. So I might do one day, I might do back and like shoulders. And then the next day I'll do like chest and arms. And then if my back doesn't hurt, I'll then be like, okay, we'll do back again. And then I might do back and chest. I mix stuff up all the time because I firmly believe, like, I enjoy training, not knowing what I'm going to be going and training, right? So I don't like to have a specific day when I get in there. I just train things that don't hurt. And it low-key works, right? Like, I can stay extremely lean and put on good size at the same time. So what I try and do is I try and keep a balance. Because obviously, like, when you look at training from a scientific perspective, and I'm trying to preach good habits onto you guys, right? I want you to be obviously eating clean, eating healthy. This is what I look like in my room, right? I've been super, super locked in, and you see a lot more progress when you focus on your diet, and you focus on your diet mostly over your style of training, okay? You can perform all of the best, like, training exercises in the world. If you don't have a good diet, you're not going to be looking that good, right? Do you change chaps? Not particularly, no, actually. I don't really know. Anyway, guys, I actually low-key I want to put on some tops. So can we please, like, tell me what I think I should wear? Are we saying hoodie mode? Because I don't low-key want to... I don't know if it's quite cold, right? I'm thinking hoodie. Bro, these hoodies are heavy as well, by the way, that I've been sent out. Hoodie, definitely. Bro, you natural, of course, bro. I don't think I look unnatural in the slightest. I think compared to the rest of the fitness industry, my physique isn't that good. But what I think I do have that a lot of people don't have is the fact that I can actually go and run like a marathon if I wanted to, like tomorrow. Like, I'm in good shape, right, in terms of like all-round fitness rather than just like looking good on camera. I'd rather be healthy and not huge rather than like, yeah. Great personality, bro. Maybe that's the thing that supports the situation. That's what I'm thinking. Are we saying this? It's a bit big, but I'm thinking this might be the strap for today's training session. What are you saying? I like it. I think it's nice, right? I'm gonna record a video later, right? I'm gonna record a video later, and it's just gonna be like, just gonna go like that, and then it'll be like the abs on display. We just need to unlock this one. That's the plan. That is the plan. But yeah, on a real, rate the hoodie from 1 to 10. I think corny off. Stab it. But like, on a real, let's rate this hoodie 1 to 10. What do we think? 1 to 10 rating. Be real with me. Be real. 8. Everyone's saying 8. 7, 10. I think this is one of the better hoodies that Gymshot do, I can't lie. How long will you... I'm not going to go into too many details. Like, that's the one reason that I don't talk about it too much. I'm updating my life in terms of my emotions from my perspective, but I would never show or tell people who it is. I'd never tell who it was, right? Like, because I want to protect her, you know. Social media can be a little bit of a scary place. Like, people have leaked my addresses before, right? The last thing I want her to do is feel threatened by people that she sees online. That's why whenever I talk about her, I've got not a single negative thing to say. So I got not a single negative thing to say, and I never will have a single negative thing to say. So I would never also say who it is, and I won't go into details about it because I never want her to be revealed. I like the idea of something that's private but not secret, you know. So when it's private, like, people can't mess it up. By them doing that, that means that you can't get involved in the relationship, but it's not a secret that you're in a relationship, right? I firmly believe that that's the best scenario because you get both positive aspects. You get this ideology that, like, people know that you're in a relationship, they're not going to try to go and steal your girl, steal you, that sort of stuff, a level of respect. But at the same time, I don't want to put her onto a pedestal where she's forced to be in the limelight. Because I've got a big audience, right? Like, I know I've only got 100 people watching this live stream right now, but I've got an audience of 200,000, and you never know when a video is going to pop off, you never know when a video is going to go viral. Like, I'd rather just not ever take that risk, because at the end of the day, people's opinions can make a massive difference. And I know that I've been making a breakup video and stuff, but, like, on a real, I think it's important that I express emotions, because I do think that guys, especially in this generation, like, I especially think, well, I don't know why I've just done that, but I do think that guys in this generation, they seriously do not talk about their emotions enough, right? I'd rather just talk about it, be completely open and honest with you guys, wondering why I'm not posting as much, deal with the things behind the scenes, and come back stronger and show that life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Because a lot of people you see on social media, right? And I'm a firm believer in this, right? Every single person, not every single person, but a lot of people that you see on social media, you get this ideology of them that their life is completely brilliant, it's perfect, everything that they do is sunshine and rainbows. Every time they wake up, they're smelling of fucking candy floss, right? People get that sort of impression that every time you wake up, that is what happens, okay? And life isn't all sunshine and rainbows, and that's absolutely fine. That is genuinely absolutely fine. And I believe that it is important to experience the sadness, because if you had sadness, then that must have meant that you felt happy before. And I'm very open, not to the point that I would put anyone at risk or put someone that I love at risk, but to the point that it would mean that I'm open enough to talk about my emotions. So guys who are keeping it in and keeping all of this stuff trapped down also might think that they can let it out, because it is not a nice feeling. It genuinely isn't. I don't think there is a worse feeling, because it's completely out of my control as well. Now it is, but it wasn't, and that's a hard thing, like living with regret, right? Because you know you could have done more in the beginning, but at the end of the day, you can't dwell on the past. It's shit, but you can change, you can adjust. Oh, I hold my goldfish. I'm not as sure about that. Just have it back, but it was temporary. It's come out now. I just made that for a video. So yeah, I do not have it no more. Right, let's get to 10k likes in this live stream. I'm not gonna stay for too much longer. I just wanted to jump on for a little bit because I've got to go and have a shower. I've got to go and do some stuff after this live stream, and I also obviously got to go and train. So I'll stay for like another 5 minutes. So last few questions. I also really need a piss. I can't lie. Shower stream is crazy. You'd never catch me doing shit like that. I am gonna start streaming from February next year. We've got a cameraman coming out. We've got a cameraman coming out to Europe with me and a guy called Ty Renterville. He's a well-known American like Gymshark guy. I appreciate you being real, bro. Look, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, I personally think that I'd rather just be super honest with you guys. Like, I've never hidden a single thing from social media. I genuinely might be the most open person on social media that I can think of. I don't think anyone ever talks about the stuff that I do. But I'd rather be real so you guys can, like, fuck with me on a personal level than just put me on this pedestal that I've got a fucking perfect life, because I don't. So I think that, like, it's important that I'm as real as I physically can be with you guys. And obviously never gonna put someone at risk, but I just like being real. Like, I genuinely do. Yeah, I've got a lot of time for people who are open about their emotions, because I know a lot of guys basically, I'm trying to think what to say. A lot of guys, like, they hide a lot of shit. Right? They hide a lot of stuff, and what that does is eventually eats you up from the inside. Like, an ice cube doesn't melt from the inside, right? An ice cube melts from the outside. You put yourself in a bad environment, you're gonna constantly, like, melt away. And if you constantly keep yourself in that environment, you're eventually gonna melt away. But if you put yourself back into a good position and you let out everything, then you start getting into a better frame of mind. That's my firm believer, so I'd never keep anything to myself. Should get a vet in with Max Phillips. I'd low-key like to. I might message him after this live stream. I'd like to message him after this live stream, because I do fuck with stuff like that. I don't think there's enough of people who make content like that. I'll be completely honest with you. Yeah. Do you provide online coaching? I do online coaching. I don't really put like it on a pedestal though. I like my content to be from the heart, and then I do some like business stuff alongside, right? That's my personal belief. Like, that's what I personally think, and I think that's the best situation. I don't like to make it seem like my social media is only at the cost of my business, right? I got 2 businesses I run in the background, and this is the thing, right? When everyone's talking about, oh, like, Just move on, bro. Like I'm doing well for myself, right? Like I run 2 successful businesses. Like I'm sponsored by the 2 biggest gym brands in the world. Like I make good money. I don't think I'm out of shape, right? Like I've come a long way, but that doesn't mean that it hurts any less, right? Because I think that there is more important things in life than your career. I'll be honest. At the end of the day, everyone ends up in the same place. So you can go there with somebody that you really care about, or have you come out? No, brother. I've just been talking about some stuff that people say. Unfortunately, that will not be happening. That will not be happening. Right, I'm going to stay for 3 more minutes, so like final questions and I'm dashing. Because I've got shit to do. What is man doing? I've just been dumped and I saw your video. Look, I won my video. The reason I'm speaking about it is because I do think that not enough people talk about it, right? You trap yourself away in a room and you think every single time it's the end of the world. And it might be to you. Like people just will never understand it from your perspective. You see a lot of people on social media saying there's loads of fish in the sea. Sometimes you only want one fish, right? And I hate to think that people are sat here saying just move on, just move on. They never know it from your perspective. They never know what one person can mean to you. Like value, someone's value is I don't even know, but like derivatives, I can't think of the word, but someone's value is determined by your own eyes. Like you might see somebody and you might think, okay, but I might think that that's the most beautiful person in the world, right? That's the 2 differences, okay? That's why I feel like I'm never gonna like ask for advice from social media. I'm just doing it to talk about my emotions. I'm seeing people commenting, just move on. The people who are saying just move on, I personally believe have gone through some sort of heartbreak before. Because you wouldn't act like that for somebody you truly care about. I firmly believe in yearning, I firmly believe in just consistently showing someone that you love them, because I never did that. And it's quite a painful thing to do when you realise you could have done more. When you know you could have done more, you then start thinking, okay, I need to have a look at myself in the mirror and go, what needs to change to make myself a better person? And every single young man in this constant generation, and my personal belief, is that a lot of people put getting yourself into shape, making more money financially onto pedestals, right? And you've got to come to the realization that sometimes it's not for that. I feel like looks maxing trend, like I know people put me in the fucking edits of it sometimes, right? Looks maxing is so damaging to this generation because it takes away the importance of being emotionally available to somebody. And I wasn't emotionally available in my last relationship, right? I probably wasn't as much as I should have been, because I was so focused on my career. I was so focused on just working on myself, getting better and better and better. But looks maxing, what it's doing is it's telling young men growing up that they're not good enough in their own skin and they need to work on themselves. And they work on themselves in the wrong way. They work on themselves in the way that basically will boost their ego and make them look at themselves as someone who's better than other people, right? And I think that you shouldn't be super obsessed with this looks maxing stuff. Yes, get yourself into shape, get yourself into all of that sort of stuff. But you need to focus on also working on how to be with somebody. Because I never did that. And I got caught up in that whole looks maxing thing. I think I developed a bit of an ego, right? I do think I developed a little bit of an ego. And I was like, you got to understand, right? And this is not me being a dickhead. I've got like a large audience. I make good money. Like I was going to buy a Porsche. I'm sponsored by the 2 biggest gym brands in the world. Like it can get to your head, right? It got to my head. And you should never let that happen. And that's what was the main cause of breaking down. You'd have an ego but grounded a lot. Right, I think I've just come to the realization, brother, that you should just zip it up on It's Not Magic Mike. I think you should just be, I think you're totally right. Pure goofball. Bro, there is absolutely nothing wrong with speaking your mind. I'm a firm believer in that. There's nothing wrong with speaking your mind. Anyway, on that note, guys, I'm going to go because I've got some things I need to get done. I'm going to go and train. But yeah, cool live. I've just been speaking my mind for the past 15 minutes and you guys have looked so somewhat being interested. So Yeah, sweet. And I'll see you guys soon. W. Harry, I appreciate you, man. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon in a bit.